For justice to the victims of gender-based violence. This was said by the Principal Secretary, State Department for Gender and Affirmative Action, Veronica Nduva, during a consultative forum in Nairobi today. The group is also pushing for accountability for the resource allocated to fight increased cases of gender-based violence.
The issue of resource allocation to matters gender is cross-cuttingly the same, that all gender sector areas are under-resourced when it comes to budget allocation. So for me, I think the message or the issue that I'm bringing out is that the wider the docket that gender is buried in, then maybe the less the resources that are there. So it is important for us maybe to have a conversation and relook, can gender really be seen as a standalone?
The issues of gender go beyond just addressing issues of gender-based violence. We are also addressing keenly the issue of gender mainstreaming, access to data that is aggregated, that responds to the unique needs of all gender. So that is something that we are working on.
We would like to see Kenya reach a successful place and be a role model for other countries where similar issues are also a challenge. So the 7 points of the necessity or the essence of these working groups that the minister has shared in her speech is very important and critical, because coordination is very important, accountability is very important.
As maize harvesting season starts in North Rift region, farmers are being sensitized on post-harvest losses in a bid to ensure a seamless and sustainable supply chain for high-quality grains. Speaking in Tui Dairies Kapsaret, Osingishu County, stakeholders from the agriculture sector and Akin Noma company from West Africa said there is need to empower farmers with essential inputs, including seeds, fertilizers and extension support to cultivate top-tier grains.
We're partnering with the cooperative towards supporting the government efforts in food security. We would want the cooperative to be supported in productivity and specifically the maize value chain, whereby we're working with them in terms of input provision, but also are guaranteeing them a market for the maize produce. The current season, we're expecting a bumper harvest, and today one of the key things that we've been sensitizing our farmers here is on how then they can be able to manage post-harvest losses. We've been able to train the cooperative on post-harvest management, but more importantly is that from the next season we want to offer them a guaranteed market for their produce.
So over the years we've been able to take our smallholder farmers from less than 1.5 metric tons in Nigeria to over 5 metric tons, and with this we have been able to increase their ability to earn and be able to create a Nigeria that fits itself and an Africa as a whole, to ensure that we are self-sufficient in food. What we are trying to see to it that we ensure that we replicate the success stories that we've been able to achieve in working with smallholder farmers in Nigeria and replicate same in Kenya.
The leadership of the county government, together with the national leadership, are focused on production of food in this country. In every economy, food production is a major key. So I would like to thank this organization for partnering with the farmers here, partnering with the county government. We know that we're going to see great things from them.
Now, the Judiciary Service Commission is touring